Let's eat around the world. We're ranking the best snacks in Epcot. Let's go. Today's video is just gonna focus on the classics that you can get around World Showcase year-round, so no matter what time of year it is, you can indulge in these delicious treats. Coming in at number 10 on our list, this is a must-try for everyone when they're in Epcot, but probably not for the same reason as everything else on this list. I'm standing outside of the newly refurbished Club Cool here in World Celebration. Now, Club Cool is home to the most infamous drink of all in Walt Disney World, the Beverly. This is an Italian aperitif soda that is incredibly bitter, but it's kind of like an Epcot rite of passage. You have to drink it, you have to trick your friends and family into drinking it. It's a bonding experience. So while everything else on this list is on it because it's delicious, this is on it for the fun and for the memories. Club Cool is brought to you by Coca-Cola, obviously, by all the Coca-Cola swag. And not only can you buy some drinks in here, some different ice cream floats made out of classic Coke flavors, but the reason people come into Club Cool is to try sodas from around the world. You can try 8 different sodas completely for free, and some of them are really good. But we're not here to talk about the good ones. We're here to talk about the Beverly. Cheers. It may be my old age, but I don't hate it as much as I used to. I lied. I think I still had coffee in my mouth from before. Beverly's incredibly bitter. The thing about Beverly is, it's not great when you drink it on its own, but it's meant to be used as a palate cleanser or a mixer in Italian drinks, and I feel like if you were to use this in a gin and tonic, it'd be delicious. But the point is, trick your friends and family, tell them it's delicious, make them try it, and see what happens. Coming straight from Canada with my friends Johnny and Moira Rose, we have traditional poutine as our next item on the list. I will drop the Moira Rose accent because it's not even close, but of course this is poutine from Canada. Well, technically here it's from Refreshment Port, which is right next to Canada. They usually have a seasonal variety, but this is the classic. It's French fries, cheese curds, and gravy, and this is a curd-tastic one. Look at those big cheese curds. I'm very excited about this. Look at these. This is a good batch. Sometimes, you know, you don't get as many curds as this one, and really the whole reason I'm eating this is for the giant chunks of cheese, let's be honest. It is a nice, simple, delicious treat. First of all, Disney's quick service fries are A+. They're the skinny ones like McDonald's, which are excellent. Then you've got this nice, simple brown gravy. I'm not even usually a huge brown gravy person, but this one, excellent. Little pepper flavor in there. And then you've got these big, huge cheese curds, which, if you know me, you know I love cheese. So if you love cheese, this is a great, cheesy, delicious treat. I do like that they do seasonal ones. They will throw in different things at the different festivals. They had a lobster one for a festival last year that was truly sublime. So keep an eye out for those as well. But a lot of people said when we asked on social media what's the must-have snack at Epcot, a lot of you said poutine, and I totally understand why. Is this the best cheesy snack at Epcot? No, we're gonna get to that. But this is a good one, and it's an easily shareable snack because it's got so many French fries. With the triumphant beats of the incredible lady drummers here in the Japan Pavilion echoing in the background, we have made it to our next stop, Kabuki Cafe, which is this little stand on the outskirts of the Japan Pavilion. This little shop serves delicious things such as sushi and sake, as well as our next treat, of course. This right here is the rainbow kakigori. So kakigori is just shaved ice. It's a simple and delicious treat. There's a variety of flavors. You can get 1 flavor, 2 flavors. You can get rainbow like this, and you can also put sweet condensed milk on it for additional charge, which is also very delicious. But this is just the straight shaved ice. It's settled a little bit because I was taking pictures of it, but this is the rainbow one. Isn't it fun? It's cold on my teeth, cold on my teeth, cold on my teeth. It's delicious. I probably don't have to tell you what shaved ice tastes like. It tastes like ice and sugar water, which means it's amazing. This takes me back to childhood when I had an icy like slushy maker like this, like a snow cone maker, and I used to drink the syrup when my parents weren't paying attention. Like the bottle of sugar water, I used to take sips of it. The reason that this one makes the list is one, it's a simple year-round snack. It's especially delicious on a really hot EPCOT day. It's a great way to cool down. Your kids are gonna like it. Your adults are gonna like it as well, but this is really a fan favorite of your kids. I love when you add the sweetened condensed milk because it adds a little bit something unique and maybe different to a familiar snack. The only reason this isn't higher, even though a lot of people said this is one of their favorite things, is because it is just shaved ice. There's definitely more unique treats around the World Showcase. So for a lot of people, this isn't a must-do, but it is a really good snack. It's a really pretty snack, and it's a very good price for how much snack you get. But beware the brain freeze. We've arrived in Norway for the next treat on our list. We are headed into the Kringle Bakery and Cafe. This is the bakery here in Norway, of course, and we're gonna get probably their most famous, but also one of the most divisive snacks in EPCOT. Prior to the closure, Kringle Bakery offered both a variety of sweet treats as well as some savory dishes such as sandwiches, but now they primarily have just sweets. And by primarily, I mean they only have sweets. They're very famous for their school bread, which, spoiler alert, is what we're getting today. They also have the Kringle, which is what they're named after. Let's say Trollhorn, rice cream, lots of different delicious baked goods. A little more underrated than some other bakeries on the list today, a little less known, but we are going to get, again, the most popular and divisive snack here. Hello, school bread, and hello, Olaf. This is, again, the most popular and, again, people love it or hate it snack at Kringle Bakery in Norway. So it's a pastry with coconut and custard. So coconut's already a pretty divisive flavor. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. And then the cream filling texture-wise stresses some people out. So that is why this one is on the list, but it's not as high as maybe some people would put it because anything this divisive is gonna rank a little bit lower on the must-try treat list, but these are all great snacks, so you should try at least a few of them. There it is on the inside. Again, that's what most people don't love is the texture, if they don't like it, or the coconut. This one's pretty good. I didn't think I liked this as much. It's a really nicely cooked pastry. It does have this cream in the middle and a strong coconut flavor. There's also some vanilla flavor from the glaze that's keeping the coconut on. I love coconut. I love toasted coconut. That's exactly what this is. For me, the thing that if I was not gonna like it, it would be the custard texture, but I am actually quite enjoying it right now. Strong hints of cinnamon and cardamom and nutmeg. And as a little pro tip, they do sell iced coffee, Joffrey's iced coffee in Kringle. Do a little dipperoo there. I think school bread is fun. I think it's really cute. It's got your little Olaf on there. It's definitely a unique snack, more unique than other things you're gonna find around the world. And it's a big, big snack. Give it a whirl if you're a coconut fan. Definitely shareable. Could be a breakfast if you wanna get crazy, but certainly one of the most popular things to eat in all of EPCOT. If you love a fruit wine where they pamper the fruits as if it was their own babies, head to Canada. That has nothing to do with our next snack, but Moira Rose does, because she's here in Canada. Here at this small but mighty popcorn stand located in the Canada cart, you've got some signature Canadian beers such as Mousse Head and Fin de Mon. You've got a couple of other items, but most importantly, you've got maple popcorn, baby. Swooping into number 6, we've got the maple popcorn from Canada. Now this is one of the most underrated and less known snacks in World Showcase, I would say, because there's another more popular popcorn that tops the charts for a lot of people. And spoiler alert, we'll see that one in a little bit. But this delicious maple popcorn is served just only at that one popcorn stand where they serve regular popcorn as well. And it's just delicious, salty, buttery Disney popcorn tossed with a little maple syrup. But like real maple syrup, because we're in Canada, eh? Also, how beautiful is this pavilion? I'm just like up here. It's a very busy day and I'm hiding from everyone with my popcorn and my coffee that you can see right there. But isn't this lovely? Always explore the pavilion, friends. You can find lots of little nooks and crannies to have a little moment. I actually think this is the superior popcorn. I love the other one too, don't get me wrong, but this one's so good. It's a little bit salty, a little bit buttery, a little bit sweet, and it's the perfect blend when you want something a little sweet, but you don't want to do something too sugary. Plus, what's great about the maple popcorn is that you can actually refill your popcorn buckets with it. So if you buy a popcorn bucket on your stay, you can spend $2 and refill it with maple popcorn at that cart as opposed to regular popcorn, which makes it extra delicious. I do recommend eating with your hands though, but when you have to hold a camera, this will work too. Next up, we are in the France Pavilion, which is, in my opinion, the best place to eat. And we are headed to L'Artisan des Glaces, which is the French ice cream shop here. Some of you might remember when this was actually the bakery, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And now, over the last few years or so, they've transformed it into an incredible gourmet ice cream shop. They've got 16 different flavors of handmade ice cream and sorbets. That includes classic flavors like chocolate and vanilla, but also more unique flavors like caramelized apple. They've got coconut white chocolate. They do seasonal ice creams, and just a really great, really simple, but amazing dessert. This is my favorite of the standard year-round flavors. This is coconut white chocolate. It is rich and delicious. It's got the flakes of coconut in there, nice toasted coconut. If you're a coconut fan, definitely recommend this one. I also love their seasonals. They'll do gingerbread and peppermint around the holidays. They'll do pumpkin. They'll do seasonal lighter flavor sorbets during the spring. Another thing they're known for are their macaron ice cream sandwiches, where they take two beautifully, perfectly cooked macarons and put a flavor in between. Right now they have a chocolate one that's great, and they'll rotate those out seasonally as well. They're also known for their brioche ice cream sandwiches, where you choose a flavor of ice cream, put it in a brioche bun with your choice of sauce, and they seal it in a waffle maker, so it's like a warm brioche bun with the delicious ice cream on the inside. You can also do ice cream martinis here, where you can float your choice of liquor on top of your choice of ice cream. This is some of the best ice cream I've ever had in my entire life, and it is far beyond the best ice cream I've ever had in Walt Disney World. So if you're looking for a sweet treat, it usually is a long line, but I promise it's worth it. Come to France. Tally ho! We have made it to the United Kingdom snack on the list. I don't know why I said tally ho. Am I using that incorrectly? Probably. My friends in the UK, my apologies to you. But we are going to get one of the most famous and delightful snacks in all of Walt Disney World. I'm sure you already know where we're going, the Yorkshire County Fish Shop. But as a pro tip, as you can see, it's very busy today. There's a very long line to order at the fish shop. It recently added onto mobile order, so you can use the app to get it. So I just placed an order, gonna wait a few minutes till it's ready, and we'll be good to go without a long line. Good. Do you mind if I use my magical portrait to send a picture of you to my friends? Yes. I don't have a sidewalk chalk drawing. I just have this one. Yorkshire County Fish Shop is definitely the easiest place to grab your fish and chips. You can get them in the full-service restaurant Rose and Crown as well. They'll sometimes have other dishes here as well. They may do like, they've done like a mushroom little pie thing. They've done some other type little pies, but mostly, as it says, famous for fish and chips, and they have some British beers here as well. Grabbed my fish and chips. I always like to grab a lemon juice if they have one. Nothing beats a fresh squeezed lemon, but I'll take lemon juice. And then I like to grab an inappropriate amount of malt vinegar. Yes, sir. This is my nightmare. Excuse me, birds. Now I have this table. Oh my gosh, go, no. Goodbye. No! Go. No! Bye! Ah! This is a terrible idea. I think I have to leave, right? I think I have to go to another country. This is a nightmare. We're leaving. Get out of here. All right, I found a safe inland place to eat my fish and chips. So here they are. It's one big piece of fish. It's usually either one big piece of fish or two smaller pieces, depending on the fish, basically. And then it comes with a bunch of chips, aka steak fries. It's a nice, light, mild fish, usually haddock or cod, but we are going to, of course, drown it in malt vinegar. I know this is, I don't want to say controversial, but it is definitely divisive if you are team malt vinegar or team tartar sauce. I am strongly team malt vinegar, obviously. Quincy is strongly team tartar sauce. Please let us know where you sit in the comments. I want to show you what it looks like. Look at that. Nice flaky white fish. Yum, yum, yum. That perfect beer batter. Yum. This is a really good one. I unfortunately had some that weren't that good recently. Or I guess it was a while ago. It was when I was doing the fish and chips throwdown between EPCOT and Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And Wizarding World of Harry Potter won, partly because they have homemade tartar sauce and fresh lemon with their fish and chips, which I think is better. But this is delightful. Just look at that. It's a nice, light, white, flaky fish, and then you've got that really crispy beer batter that tastes amazing. Now, for sure, this could serve as your lunch if you are eating it alone. I suggest sharing things all the time. People make fun of me in the comments for saying you can share everything, but I truly think you can, because that way You can eat more things, you can try more things. The more things you share, the more things you get to eat. It's just science for your stomach. But this is certainly a delicious hearty snack or a meal. Even if you're not a huge seafood person, people tend to love this just because of the delicious batter. It doesn't taste real fishy or anything, it's just nice and light. Get that lemon, get that vinegar on there. Delightful. The fries are great as well. They're thick ones. I prefer skinnier fries, but they're really good. They're always cooked perfectly. A little crispy on the outside. Now you can also order fish and chips to go at the Rose and Crown pub, but I prefer just going to the walk-up or using the mobile order. However, if you're a plant-based eater, they do have plant-based fish and chips that you can order to go at the pub if you just walk in. Disclaimer though, Breedlove and I had them in the vegan video. Didn't care for them. Not just me, who obviously eats meat. Breedlove, a vegan, not his favorite. So those are available if that's something you're interested in, but definitely mixed reviews there. Kicking off the metal platform in the bronze position, we've got the empanadas from La Choza de Margarita in Mexico. These are barbacoa empanadas, so they've got barbacoa, and then they are topped with some crema and some queso fresco and a little bit of a chili sauce. They also come with some esquites, which is street corn. These are fabulous and probably one of the less well-known snacks on the list. They do have empanadas other places inside the Mexico Pavilion. They've got it at the Cantina. They've also got things a variety of great quick Mexican food. These are one of my favorites, and La Choza de Margarita is often only seen as somewhere that you can get a great margarita, but they've got a great few food options as well. Do you ever forget how good food is and then eat the food and remember? That's what I'm feeling right now. Piping hot, flaky crust. We've got that delicious tender meat right in there. Little bit of heat, not very much, just more flavor from the red sauce. Nice creamy cheese on top. These are perfect as if you want to split them as a snack, or you can do it as a light lunch. These are awesome. If you're not a meat eater, they do great cheese empanadas over at the Cantina, so you can look for those as well. But I love these barbacoa ones, and I love that they come with the corn. This is perfectly seasoned. Hold that cream on top, a little bit of cumin, other spices, garlic. A+. These for me are one of my all-time favorite treats whenever I'm in Mexico. These plus a margarita, an excellent snack. Headed inside to pick up our silver medal winner right now at the Caramel Couche, I believe it's pronounced. I literally don't know. It's the Germany Caramel Shop, which recently added mobile order, which makes it a lot easier to acquire your delicious caramel treats. There are a variety of decadent caramel treats. They've got caramel and peanut covered apples. They're known for their salted butter bar, turtles, caramel covered marshmallows, a variety of cookies. That salted pretzel chocolate chip is amazing. Truly, you cannot go wrong when it comes to picking something at the Caramel Shop. But I did grab the most iconic item for this spot. But truly, anything you want in here is amazing. Mobile order, mixing so fast. Say hello to the luxurious caramel popcorn. This is their most famous item, but again, you cannot do any wrong, but this caramel corn is absolutely amazing. It smells incredible. It's a perfect mix of salty and sweet, and you get a pretty solid bag for the price. Plus, if you are an annual pass holder or a DVC or have any kind of discount, you can get a discount on this. So it was less than $6, which is a pretty good price for a big shareable EPCOT snack. Now I just have to watch out for these birds who definitely think I'm referring to them when I say shareable. A+. It's definitely got that sugary sweet caramel, but it's perfectly balanced by the salty popcorn. Super sticky. Make sure you've got some wet ones around when you're enjoying this. A visit to the Caramel Shop is one of the best ways to have a sweet treat in Epcot, which is why it comes in number 2. Drop your favorite thing from the Caramel Shop down in the comments. And finally, we say once again bonjour from France, where it's probably no surprise the number 1 eat lives. You can see how incredibly popular our final destination is. This is Layal's Bakery inside the France Pavilion. Now, this has been a staple of mine personally since I grew up coming to Epcot. I remember when it used to be back where the ice cream shop is, and now it's like the best kept secret of Epcot is out because you can, again, see how crazy this line is. But this is where you can get delicious French sweets and savory treats. They hand make their baguettes every single day. They've got all these incredible decadent desserts, as well as lots of carbs and cheese, which is is what I'm all about. So I'm kind of cheating on this last one, but the final must eat when you're in EPCOT is something out of the bakery case at Layal Bakery. I don't care if it's a delicious tart, a croissant, cheese board, ham and cheese, doesn't matter. You have to stop here and get something. And there's so many great things. No one can decide what's the best. Everyone has their opinion, but trust me, everything is incredible. So here are the savory selections. You have a pizza dell'aria, which I just said really fast because I can't pronounce it, obviously. But it's kind of like the French version of pizza because it's got olives and tomatoes on it. You have a brie and apple sandwich, a tartine au fromages, which is fabulous, a couple different quiches, the roulade, which has bacon and cheese on it, sandwiches, quiche, more sandwiches, cheese plate, fresh baguettes, lobster bisque, and a bread bowl. I mean, all this bread is made fresh and it's fabulous. And looking at the sweet selections, they have macarons, they have fabulous chocolate mousse, they have parfaits, they have plain croissant, they have pain au chocolat, they have their version of cookies and other tartlets, creme brulee, a beignet. I mean, it is just like eclair. You really can't, you just can't do anything better. All right, I know this is like a meal when you get two things, but you know, you have to get something from Layal, and I thought we should show both a sweet and a savory. So my savory is one of my favorites. This is the ham and cheese croissant that has the bechamel sauce. It used to only be $5. It's like $6 something now, which is kind of a bummer, but it is a beautiful, flaky, handmade, fresh croissant with cheese and ham and their bechamel sauce, which is amazing. I love this one. And then this is my favorite of the desserts. It's just a strawberry tart. I don't know how they get such amazing, fresh, beautiful strawberries all times of year. I've never had this bad. And then it's got homemade fresh whipped cream. I'm not talking from a can. I'm talking like whipped cream and a flaky crust. So both of these are two of my top picks, but really you can't go wrong when you're at the bakery. Well, hello, milady. How are you? Do you think this is Marie from Beauty and the Beast? As in, Marie, the baguettes, hurry up. And she does not look to be in a hurry. Like, she is just strolling and flaunting her baguettes. You know what? Enjoy yourself, Marie. Don't listen to him. France is my favorite kind of food. Not only do I love carbs and cheese, and I know I'm not alone in that, but they use very simple ingredients very well, very simply. This is simply just a fresh croissant, ham, cheese, and some bechamel sauce. That's it. There's nothing fancy about it, but it is so decadent and so rich and so perfect. You've got that salty ham and then the creamy sauce. Nice warm croissant. Always get it warm if they ask. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Next up, let's get into dessert. I just want you to see this. Like, look at all that fresh cream. Now, this isn't the original recipe. It used to have all like this fluffy whipped cream, and now it's got this other kind of a more condensed whipped cream filling, but let's give it a whirl. The new cream is like more decadent. It's not as fluffy, but it tastes the same. It still tastes like fresh, delicious whipped cream. The delicious, fresh, juicy strawberries. I don't know how they do this. How are the strawberries always perfect? If you're a chocolate fan, the chocolate mousse here is to die for. It is so rich and decadent and fabulous. Definitely shareable because that one is like so rich and chocolatey. I know people love the pain au chocolat. They love the beignet here, the macarons. I mean, you cannot go wrong, which is why this is a fan favorite. This is one of the most popular spots at this point, and I could eat anything you want in there. Give it to me. I'm going to be happy to eat it, which is why it secures the #1 spot on our list. And if you've been thinking, wow, I wish I had written all of these things down, don't worry, we've got a list for you. Just head to this website right here, sign up for our free newsletter. That'll keep you up to date with all the Disney news, and we will send a list of these top snacks to your inbox free of charge. Follow us on social media at AllEars.net, and until next time, I'm Molly, and it's been magical and delicious.